Hey guys, what's up? We're now live.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, what is up?
Hi. So, what's up? So, we have here I forgot you can speak pala Ilonggo, Tagalog or English, any language or dialect you want. So, right
Druidic.
now,
Druid.
uh yeah, your own ano yun?
Yeah.
What was the language you made pala?
Oh, nakita mo to DM Strahd?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, DMP ko, like, he had trouble finding a Druidic translator online. So I offered that, you know what, I'll make the language myself. So I made the language.
Was it like legit
You can
na
speak it. Yep, you can speak it, you can translate it. Actually, kami ni Alephone sa mga study namon. Like, to be fluent in it.
So,
Fish.
so when you made the language, did you is it like canon na Druid language or
We,
or you
ano,
just made it up?
I just made it up, and he co-implemented it sa campaign.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it has its own grammatical structure. It has its own vocabulary, may mga rules of spelling and stuff. It's cool. I actually used the grammatical structure of Hiligaynon rather than English. Tapos,
Oh, yung
Nice.
Hiligaynon is Goblinese. For his, what can I, yeah, Hiligaynon, no? If I'm correct, nung ginaistoryan to subong.
yeah, Hiligaynon.
Yeah, so we're basically, kaya ko naman makikinig istoryan, ito ang mga goblins, ta problema na. Canonically, mga Pilipino, mga goblin,
Yeah, for
at one
context,
point,
James,
nag-crash
that
talk mo
sa
nila
aton
yun.
nga campaign, yeah, sa among nga campaign, or sa aton nga
Yeah,
campaign,
yep,
it's canon that Goblinese is Hiligaynon, the way you
yep,
speak it.
yep.
Yep.
So basically, there was just one nya session nya. There was one session nya literally it's just ang all the male party members except for me and like army of goblins kasi linggita na lang sa mga trash talk. My god.
Man,
Too
I'm
bad
so
like
Also,
karon.
DM Strad, just a question. Are we allowed to swear here?
Let's try ano lang. Let's like for example, if you want to say something like shit, fuck or whatever. Ano lang, let's try to say like shoot or
Yeah, yeah. Noted.
rephrase it. Pero like if it's like an expression lang, I think it's okay man goro.
Yes, sir.
oh shit.
Oh shit.
So yeah, we're now at our session 2, I guess, or episode 2 of our No Name podcast. Right now, if you all
Patent pending.
yeah, pending pa yung
Amo
the
na naguro
episode.
nga tonta title anay patent pending.
Yeah.
What?
D&D Deprived patent pending episode 2.
So if you guys listen to episode 1, with me right now is Amiel and Alephone. Hi guys.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Nice
Nice.
to see
And
everyone again.
yup. Nice. Good to see you again. And we have our um two new guests. Um yeah, sino start sa inyo introduce?
Ladies
Will it
first.
be the Dragonborn or the Winter Soldier?
Nagkakaon pa ko, ikaw ang na yun na.
Alright, fine. Okay, hello guys. I am Vasmir, Dragonborn. Contrary to popular belief, I am not lizard folk.
I'll just stick to Snafu. I have way too many names for this character. I'm the only otherworldly
You're the party
human.
child. You're the party child.
Damn, man, don't do that. Jesus Christ, not yet.
Go on.
yeah.
He's the party marksman.
Yeah,
Uh,
he
maybe.
has the OP weapon.
Very, very old.
He's Aki Hayakawa.
So, I would like to ask our new members of the podcast here. Well, I would like to ask Vasmir, what's your inspiration, or what was your first character in D&D?
Unironically, Vasmir is my first character in D&D. This is my first time, first time playing sa party ni Hiko. And yeah, I really enjoy playing him.
So you haven't tried any other characters, or maybe so one shot, or ano, or like Vasmir is the ano lang gid ya?
Uh, Wait, sorry,
See,
ano to kanina? DM, sir?
If why ka naka-try iban nga characters, just always Vasmir the dragonborn druid?
I have tried, actually, if you remember Terran. Oh my god, my baby
Oh
Terran.
yeah, yes, totally, totally.
Yeah, Terran from one-shot series. He's a fire genasi. A
Yeah,
complete opposite of Vasmir, if I might say so.
I remember that when we were creating your characters, I remember that you were aiming for like ano to avatars, because you guys are
Avatar.
like
Fire, Earth,
Ganassi,
Water,
no?
Earth, Genasi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Genasi.
don't forget see chicken.
Two of us love now. It's not even avatars. Like just fire and water genasi.
So how about you, Snaf? Who was your first character, and what, you know, or maybe your first or your favorite character? What inspired you to do, or to create that character?
Man, Michael always has been in my heart. He's basically my so far my most lovable character. Yeah. Um, the idea behind Michael is it's basically one of the few characters that I uh like one of the few characters that are basically taken from my own personality in real life, and I tried to make his life well better than mine, but somehow God in the games makes it more miserable than I am.
Bro died like two times already.
A couple of times actually.
Yeah. Lost one eye.
And he keeps coming back.
The arm.
Yup. Oh, actually, makes me wonder. Vasmir and Snafu are now the special arm gang.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yes, yes, I get 50% discount on say on products whenever I show my hand.
Also, that's
What's
it.
up?
You can't say anything about Snafu dying a lot.
Yeah. Also, for context, Snafu has uh, a gun for an arm, a cursed gun. Like it was infused with his arm, and Vasmir has a. Okay, for context, Vasmir lost his arm like a couple of sessions ago, and he actually got a new arm in the Feywild. It's a magical wooden arm, basically. It was gifted to me by the Fey in exchange for a couple of scales, if I remember correctly. Which is stupid because, you never make a deal with the Fae, but it's worth it. Sacrifices have to be made for the druid. Actually, it's glowing. The arm is glowing, so it's a magical glowing wooden arm, which is trippy as hell.
You know, I'm sure that the Fays are better than getting a gift from a dais and losing your arm there. Thank you, by the way, grandfather, whoever where you are now.
So, I would like to ask you guys, since Snafu said that uh his character is Michael Winters, right? And you said that he's like he's like you. So you kind of like put your personality onto your characters. So I would like to ask you guys, when making a character, do you role play him as a different uh, personality, or sometimes you get carried away that you infuse your own personality, that you forgot that, for example, Vasmir is a different character, and in real life also, you know, lain man ang imong personality. So kisa ba, do you guys get carried away that you forgot to role play, and sometimes you ano your decisions are based on your real life personality?
uh,
Yeah,
you go first.
go first. You go first.
I'm eating cake. You go first.
There you go.
I mean, Alephone, would you like to go first?
Oh no, you're already talking.
Hey, fine. Vasmir, basically, he's not me. Like, his personality is not me, but the basis of his character is that he really hates cages, slavery, captives, Actually, his catchphrase is "no more cages."
No more cages.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, in real life, I really, yeah, in a way, I connect with Vasmir because I do not like to see animals in cages. So I'm guessing at times, to answer your question, at times I do like get carried away and role play, and not role play actually anymore, but like do stuff just for the fun of it, not regarding role play now. But um, I think I'm proud to say that when like situations when situations arise, like for role play, like in the sessions, like there's a captive or there are slaves being kept. I think I can safely assume that I cosplay Vasmir well enough because I share his hatred for I think I share his hatred for unjust captivity or slavery, or animals just being mistreated in general.
Valid, valid. Also, your mic was like stuttering a little bit.
Yes, yes, very much. Also,
Oh,
how about let's give the floor to Mild next. He's been
Yeah.
silent over there for a while.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I was just trying to cook up something back here, but yeah, what can I do for you?
I can see you online War Thunder.
Oi, what did I do to you? But
you're in a podcast, bro.
but what can I do for you guys? What was the question again?
The DM Strad asked us if sometimes we get carried, like if we think we're cosplaying our characters correctly, or I don't know, is that the right wording for it? But it's a question of role play, yeah.
Oh, fair
um
enough, fair enough. But
if
first, I would like
kung
to address myself. The reason that I wasn't quiet because I have the cough right now. I can't really breathe really well because of this stone armor. But um, but yeah, basically, what I made for my character is originally, uh, I was a female from a story that my creator once made for fun. However, he gave me he gave me the same name, but basically made me into a specific character that he once cherished, and that character was in a game. So I'll just not talk about it because the copyright gods might strike us down. But considering role play and stuff, I guess it's still him. Not really exactly like my creator, but it's basically like I'm looking at a mirror. I see myself, but at the same time it's not me.
Might I just
So
add, dude, you're one of the, like, if not, you're the best cosplayer in the party for real. Like, you play Amiel
what?
so good. It's
Yeah.
legit.
You,
Oh, this don't
wait,
ask.
you mean by role player,
Oh, yeah, role
right?
player.
Yeah, role play. Yeah, like, you role play him so good.
In
Yes.
terms of cosplay, Sir Vasmir, you are the best. I
Role
have no
play,
word.
role play. No,
But
role
in
play.
roleplay, it's basically because my creator made me the way I am by looking himself at the mirror and seeing how can he be part of a world, a mystical world, so that he can fully express himself while still being the man the man that you see right now, which is me. Hey again, guys. My name is Amiel of the sun. So basically, in terms of losing myself in roleplay, technically at the same time, I don't really lose myself because when I lose myself, shouting at players, shouting at sorry guys, I love you guys. No, 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 my bad. I'll take the first word back. But when in roleplay, when a specific character does something, or when a specific boss that I fought at one point does something, it's fairly natural for me to shout at them and curse them within my breath to say you will die in judgment. But in terms of still being in character, I'm still playing that character because he made himself, but as another guy. I guess it's highly metaphorical of me to say that, but I guess it's something like that. But I guess that's all I have to say, and thank you. I'll just cough again in my stone helmet.
Legit boy, like, even DM Hiko said it himself. Like, you're one of the best, if not the best cosplayer in the party.
Role player.
No, 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 no. That would be you guys. Because you can actually act a character outside of your own, and you guys are very beautiful. I love you guys. You're my family. Thank you.
See,
But
he's even role playing him right now, dude.
Yes, yes, very
no,
much.
no, no. But seriously, guys. Oh god damn this stone helmet, man. But I guess that would be all. But I guess thank you for your kind words.
Yes, yes. You don't have to worry about the outburst though. You're a league player and a War Thunder player.
Oh my
You'll be
god.
fine.
Buddy, you might want to tone down for the references a bit because we might get struck down by the copyright
No,
god.
no. I'm just saying the titles. I'm not claiming the titles themselves.
Hey,
No.
it's free advertisement. It's free endorsement.
Yes,
Come
yes.
on.
Email
Oh
us.
god.
Oh my god.
Alephone, you next. You next.
Alright. For Alephone, it's like it really depends honestly. Sometimes I do lean more towards like what Alephone would do, but like most of the time I do like act as if I was myself most of the time. Because like Alephone is more of that's more timid side of me. Like I don't know. I guess it just sticks since the very start. Since like I was I was very nervous to play D&D at the start. So I guess the personality just like stuck with Alephone and it just continued on until like now basically. If that makes sense, sorry.
Yeah, I think Alephone is Alephone. I
Yeah,
mean, kung kung ano ka kabuot sa real life, amo ko mala sa ano.
yeah, true. And
Yeah, Jasmine is Alephone, bruh. she is Alephone.
No, no, no. If it was Jasmine, it would be really different.
Actually, about that, since this was like my very first D&D game, I wanted to like make my character close to my real personality so that I wouldn't struggle with role playing that much at the beginning. And so yeah, it just stuck, you know,
All right, I'll see you in court. I'm just kidding.
in court.
Actually, fun fact, I think Alephone is the only one in the party who, like, because, everyone in the party is, like, the characters. In my mind, all of them have different voices. Like, they have different, Vasmir, this is not what Vasmir would sound like, to be honest. It would be deeper, right? And
Mm.
Michael, he's 30 something years old, he would be like gruff or something. Amiel is an aspect of his tongue. But Alephone, I think, like, this is what I imagine her voice would be. Like, her real voice as Alephone.
Heck
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
awesome.
her character is basically like mid-20s, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's so fitting.
Oh, that's
Yep,
awesome. Thank
that's
you.
the word.
All right, then it's Snafu's turn. Let's go.
How about you, Steph?
Oh my, Michael, his voice, it's purely wild cards all of the time. 'Cause he's human, right? Like he's not from this world and all, right?
Ew.
And these experiences he has in this world is really different, way different. Than it's a bit slower, but at the same time, like better in all aspects. Like in this world, medicine isn't that like easy, unlike in D&D world where you just have to cast spells. It's still hard, but at least there's spells, and and all. And no, races and yeah, races of humans as well. You can see dragonborns, elves, tieflings. In this world, it's just pure humans, so it's completely a different experience for him. As well as all of the monstrosity in there, all of which accounts to the wild card personality of Michael. Um, I decided to do that like after I venture into Ayor the first time solo, and Michael there develops other personalities. Hang on, let me pull out the notebooks.
For context, Snafu was, he was like trapped in like a forgotten city all by himself. So like, he had a bit of me time there.
Yes, I wasn't actually trapped. I only lasted there for like a day, and I was captured by our first BBG in the campaign.
Spider.
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 Speaking of spiders, the entire time I see you guys. Actually, I see you doing your thing while watching through Simeon's spider. It was basically giving me his Netflix account.
Oh shoot, that was you?
Yeah, I was watching when he captured me.
What?
Wait, so you saw the party doing this stuff?
Yes, while I was being prisoned by Simeon.
You absolute jackass.
Oh, wait. I haven't told you ever since, huh?
You never did. We just found out.
I forgot about that part.
New campaigns after the fact.
Ivor knows. Ivor knows this because he's also watching when he was captured.
Bro. And he didn't tell us either.
There were other more important things.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's just small thing. Yeah. Also. Um.
Oh, what's that?
Hang on, I'm thinking. Hang on.
Bro said also and didn't know what to say.
Real.
The subject shifted when I mentioned the spider. When you mentioned the spider, rather. So I completely forgot my words.
You were talking about.
Brain fart.
Ah, yeah, the the personalities Michael gained in the. It's also the reason why Michael smokes. Um, so basically, smoking helps with the prevention of other personalities to take over Michael. Um, Unfortunately, I, it's, I, the way I talk towards the party, it seems like that one of the personalities did take over. I can't help myself, so it just comes out naturally. That's why I speak in a more like crazy, jokey tone, which the party doesn't take seriously, obviously. But
Dude, Vasmir bit you in the throat.
yeah, I know, yeah, I know who you are. I can't say that word.
What
Uh,
were you about to say? A dragonborn slur?
no, not the Dragonborn slur. It will get us demonetized.
So, um, I I would like to ask you guys, how did you guys start playing D&D? Like, what was your um who invited you, or sa din yun nabatian ng D&D? Kay for me balan I found out about D&D sa Stranger Things, and I kind of like, you know um in search ko lang sa Facebook if there are any groups here in Bacolod, and then luckily may nakita ko nga so I don't know sa inyo guys, so how did you guys like nag kitiklitanay or what?
You what, sir? That's so cool.
Yeah, how did you
Uh,
start your own D&D journey?
Actually, it was CJ who invited me. Because we were actually at school, and like he was going up to me like, "Wake up, my gusto mo D&D? We're gonna have this like D&D party with like our friend. And yeah, like I joined in one day, not knowing that it's gonna come to this, because I thought it was just gonna be a one-time thing.
uh, how about Alephone? Do you tell us how you met D&D? Then Amiel, then I'll do last as usual.
All right. So I actually don't remember how I discovered D&D, but like along the way I saw it and I wanted to get into it, but like I looked at the rules and like everything about it and I was so intimidated. And yeah, then I created a character, but like I never did anything with it cuz I was like terrified of not really terrified, but like I was nervous of talking to strangers and stuff, and expectations, you know. And yeah, I just like along I just like give me a second. I just
Hiligaynon na lang.
see ano lang, uh it was just in the back of my mind, until our DM sent that message, of course.
Amiel, it's your turn.
Wait, wait. I just realized something. Didn't we just do this already from the last session?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I guess
So
it's
this,
I just kept quiet because it would be weird to interrupt one of you guys explaining. But didn't we already do this?
then
I,
I
Yes,
guess
yes,
Okay,
yes.
I mean, we have new guests, so I guess it's Snafu
I
next.
think
yeah.
Snafu, you're gonna go.
so.
You're gonna have a go.
This is gonna take a while because it's an interesting start. So remember our member in season 2, Kane?
Yeah.
Remember him? I
Yeah,
found
yeah,
out
okay.
about D&D through his old picture and an old GC. I think that was back in 2018, 2017, because we were longtime friends. And I saw this picture like, hey, what are you guys doing there? It's like, no, we're playing D&D. It's like, what? You didn't even well, you're not. I technically wasn't close with them much because I was with a different group. But I saw them like having fun and shit. And can I say the S word right? And
Wait, you saw the no names? Like you saw us? You mean
no,
or like a
no,
different
no,
group?
no.
That.
That was back then. No, not your
Oh,
party. Kane's party
oh,
previously. It was like,
oh.
oh my, dude, we
I
better.
think I think those are one of my classmates because I
Yes,
think
it was
yeah,
one of your classmates. It
yeah,
was
two, no,
one of
actually two of them. Si Wikag, si Joaquin.
yes, those
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they were in that picture. And then fast forward to 2020. I was bored and I didn't know what to do, and there were all 20 ads in YouTube. I was like, yeah, let's try a bit of D&D. So I contacted Kay and was like, hey, remember that you played D&D? He's like, yeah, yeah. Can you DM for me? I was like, no, I don't know what to do. Come on, just one bit, just once. Come on, I need to experience this. It's like, fine, fine. We hopped in Discord, and I also invited my other friend. Let's say his name is Phantom Yokside, and it was just the two of us and Kane. All right, so we don't have actually any rule books or source books, so we have to BS our
What the fuck happened? Like, how did you play it even?
we just B BS'd it all the way.
Oh my
Like,
god.
just on the
Yeah,
spot.
yeah, and we didn't use Roll20. We used Medibang for the map and the characters.
Anyway.
Yes,
Medivac.
yes, we used Medibang, and for the dice, we just searched up Google dice roll and picked
Oh my god.
D20 roll, and oh man, that was fun. It only lasted one day because the following was like, "Hey, can we continue that session?" Like, nah, I'm too tired. There's like we have no, official source. It's not gonna work. So it ended there shortly. But that was my first. That was
You,
my
you know,
first.
you know what would be fun to see if you like get a couple of people who want to play D&D but don't know how to play D&D. You like put them in a table and tell them to play D&D.
Vasmir, please, just
What?
don't do that. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to do war crimes? Come on.
It's gonna be funny. Like, it's gonna
Come
be
on.
fun.
Come on. And you're telling this plan involves you, a person that actually knows how to play
No,
D&D,
no,
just
no.
watch them from afar?
No. Like,
Oh my god.
just a couple of people like who wants to play D&D but don't know how to play D&D. Put them in a table, tell them to play D&D. It's gonna be fucking fun. Like, dude,
Jesus Christ, man.
like every like just they don't know what they're doing. They're just having fun. It's pure happiness.
Yeah, everything's like there's no rules. Everything just homebrew everything. Just they're just gonna make up their own rules
Yeah.
as long as
Yeah.
they're having fun.
Actually, fun
Actually,
fact,
diba?
actually, originally, DM Hikotsu, Rocky, which is one of my members, and Jebediah, which was one, we actually at one point did that. But somehow, the DM role was given to me. I don't know why it was given to
That's
me.
hellish. That is
Basically,
hellish.
it was given to me. But let's just say a couple things were involved that night, so we didn't really get far. But that was a very interesting experience. So
How
Vasmir,
did it go?
yeah,
How did
I
it
agree with
go?
you, but at the same time, come
How did
on.
it go? No, you need to tell us. I need to know, bro. How did it go?
What? How did it go?
Yeah, I need to know.
Sir Strad, may I ask what the rules of our small little rendezvous here? Can we talk about adult drinks and stuff, or is it not
Yeah,
allowed?
sure.
Go ahead.
But oh, thank you, sir. But so basically, let's just say alcohol was involved, and so I just made up a small little story about we were in the bar, and first one of our party members, we'll call him Jebediah. Jebediah was a dwarf, and I think DM Hikatsu was an elf, and no, wait, yeah, DM Hikatsu was an elf, and Rocky was a orc, and I was a cloud floating above because they gave the DM role to me. But how it basically went is the three of them, their party was sitting in a place something like this, actually, something like where we are right now, and there was somebody that came in, and it was a knight, a very battered knight, but inside was someone that they didn't expect. It was a female warrior which came from a long, long away. But at that point, everybody started drinking. So it just happened to be some of us didn't really, really didn't handle alcohol well. So few seconds later, we just two two of them, I'm not calling names here, but two of them just booked it out of the tent and started karate doing the whole roof of their house. So yeah, that was
You
basically
like
our first D&D
this was
experience.
impromptu. This was impromptu. Like you made this on the go.
No, no, wait. Actually, this was the second because there was originally a first time that we actually tried D&D, and they made me the DM again, or well, I did, but let's just say because of that, DM Ikotsu was very interested at D&D because he was the one who pitched the idea, and then after that, I guess it's history now.
Yeah.
Indeed, that's awesome.
But basically, it went something like that.
So next time when we play D&D, I think the DM
Don't, no, no, no,
should
sir.
be drunk.
No,
Yeah, this is your-
no, 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 no. D&D and alcohol does not go well together. Okay, okay. Again.
I'm willing to try it.
As
I'm willing to
a
try it.
experienced person with this type of with well a first hand, be me somehow being the first hand experience, and at the same time the most sanest person on that night. Basically, I said, notice that I said basically three times. That's how blurry that night was. We were I'll just give you the whole detail about it, but we were basically pitched on the roof. There was a balcony, then we had the tent, and there was gadgets, and there was drinks, and there was chocolate chips
You
and
had
all that.
you had
and
a
i
tent on the
and I
balcony.
had to clean, and me alone. The originally the four of us were intending to clean. Everybody would clean up their mess, but I did all of that alone because I was the only one that was not intoxicated enough to, well,
You're a
not
hammered
intoxicated enough or hammered, yes, to, not being able to function, it was just the fact that I was really big, yes. But that was basically it. Oh no, I
Niall.
started blabbering again. That's my bad.
Yeah, Niall.
But then, okay,
Amiel.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna take a step back. You guys go on ahead. My bad.
Niall, this is your
Continue, guys.
sign again.
Nah, nah, nah. I'm good. I'm good. Even though if I wanted to be a DM, I would be very forgetful and very incompetent. So you guys can go on ahead. Oh, back to you guys. My bad for that tangent. Go ahead.
Uh, it was a nice story, Amaya.
Yeah.
Maybe
Ah,
maybe next
thank you, sir.
time we'll do that. Uh, drunk
Yeah,
and
Don't do
drunk
it. Don't do
D&D.
it. Don't do it.
Friend,
Don't do it.
honestly,
Don't do it, please,
I'm
sir. For
all
the love
for
of
it.
God, don't
Sir,
do it.
DM Strahd, I will sponsor. I will
Sir.
personally sponsor.
Sir. The DM will be
yes, well,
the most viable target out of everybody here, because if the DM does something very bad, there's gonna be punches that will be
Yo,
flying around. It's gonna
there we
roll.
go.
Everybody's gonna roll to hit IRL. No, don't do that.
Yo,
He was not right.
You know, like, who needs to be the drunkest person if that happens? The DM.
Who?
The DM.
Yup,
Yeah.
yup. Yeah.
So I forgot my mic was mute this entire time, and I've been pressing the keypad.
Skill
Oh
issue.
Uh,
no.
Skill issue.
Because my headset has the off button for the mic, and I've been pressing it whenever I go away for to do something. It happened
Um,
twice.
I'm gonna have
Oh
to excuse
no.
myself for a bit. I'm gonna go drink water.
Enjoy.
All right.
Anyways, back to my story. Actually, we're cutting close. So, after when where did I last leave off earlier?
After like that little one shot of yours with
Yeah, yeah. And another time skip to now actually. Uh, when did we start? Was it April or May?
Last year. Last year.
No, no, this year. This year's actually my first
Oh.
D&D.
yeah.
Um,
I forgot the date, but like it was when we
yeah,
were forest,
over
right?
there. Yes, you guys already started. I had to wait for the next session, but who I don't who was the first one? I was playing by myself in War Thunder as usual. Um, and then Sam like messaged me, "Hey, do you want to join our D&D?" Sure, sure. Let me join. Sure, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask our team. So I waited for the reply. I think a day before that, and then got to the day of their session. I was like, man, there's still no reply. I'm gonna wait. And then they replied. I don't know what had really happened, but I think this is a total fabrication of the story. But I was like, yeah, I want to join. Like, all right, so I'm gonna send you an invite to the server. Yeah, and I thought the D&D would be like, oh, they're gonna introduce my character this session, like, and session is over. It's like, what? Wait, what? Oh, don't worry, you'll be introduced next session. Oh, okay, okay. And that's how it began, actually. Like this party, that's how it began.
Wait, wasn't I there like when I got you into D&D, or was that?
Yes, you were there. I was even surprised you were there.
Ah, no. I meant like when we were playing like that game.
With War Thunder.
No, the other one. The one with Gramps.
That's That was War Thunder.
Okay, I guess we could say the name. The forest, right? Yeah, bro,
Oh god, I forgot you have the forest.
bro.
I actually want to try that game. Like, is it worth it?
No, there's currently the brand new one, the Sons of the Forest, but the forest is still worth even with the new one out.
How much is it? Like in Steam.
I think like 1,000 pagoro.
Oh, oh, that's interesting. I'm broke.
Hang on, hang
Yeah.
on, hang on. I'll solve the price issue.
Should we
Wait.
go to the next topic, or are you done, Snafu?
No, he's
No,
fixing the price issue.
1,000 is a bit too much. It's only for 400.
Ah,
Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna go
449.
broke. Oh no,
Just,
oh
just
no.
wait for the sale. There's like 20% off on the game.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm very financially irresponsible. Oh my god.
Have you guys played Phasmophobia?
oh, I
I
want.
want to.
I
I
have
really want to.
I have
It's a good.
Phasmophobia.
Especially sa VR.
Yes,
My,
yes, yes.
my. I do have Phasmophobia. I just don't have the proper laptop to play it in.
No, you can play it without the even like average setup lang, okay lang.
No, no, like my laptop couldn't handle it.
Okay lang. All right. Um, how about you, Vas? Did you share your
My what?
your experience kung where ka nag-start, no?
Oh yeah, I did. Like as I said, CJ actually was the one who
Oh yeah, yeah.
invited me.
Yeah.
But actually, before that, fun fact, I thought D&D was like an online
Online
MMORPG
game.
Online
game.
Oh,
MMORPG game. Oh my god, yes. But
Yes.
oh,
I
bro.
actually,
yeah,
no, I think I went online one time. I'm gonna like search D&D download. I like I found Roll20 and I was like so confused. Like, why do I need to meet with people? I thought it was online. I know.
You know what? You know what? There's like an online RPG game in Steam, like the actual Dungeons and Dragons online. And
Oh,
Oh,
I have this friend that he wanted to join our D&D sish. So we told him he asked what are you guys playing, and we just told him, oh, we're playing D&D online. Oh, he said like, oh, online, nice, nice. He thought we were playing the Dungeons and Dragons online on Steam. So he downloaded the
oh,
game and created the character, and he keeps asking where are you guys, I'm playing D&D right now. And I told him like, huh, we
oh
don't have any session
no, oh
today.
no.
He said like, no, 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 I'm here, I'm playing right now. Wait a minute, wait.
oh,
I kind of
Oh
I
no.
forgot there's like a D&D online game pala in Steam.
oh,
So
oh,
oh shit. And I told him, and I told and he asked
Oh,
me like,
oh no.
how do you guys play D&D? We play like, online. No, we're playing in Discord, something like that. And we have this like website Allbear, so that's for the map. He said, huh? Allbear Discord? Why
did
is
he
it
at
like that?
least get invited to party?
Yeah. And then he said like he's playing in Steam. I told him, oh my god, he thought the D&D online game like the RPG one.
oh,
And yeah,
Realization.
Oh no.
man.
Oh
Wait, but that's
god.
interesting. There's actually an online D&D game. Like how does it work even?
yeah, it's really nice actually. The game of the D&D online in Steam, it's like you started in Neverwinter, and then like the whole
Oh, home.
Oh,
the whole yeah, like you can be the warlock. Yeah, I
Where it
think
all
I played
started.
warlock last time.
Actually, it makes me wonder how many D&D players like started at Neverwinter. Diba?
true.
Yeah,
Because I think majority of like the new generation of players, I think they started there sa ano sa Lost Mines.
Mm.
yep. Before I used to DM Lost Mines, but then I got
Oh,
like this supposedly, di ba Lost Mines should only last like a day. It's like a good for newbies, right? No.
not one shot lang na.
I
And
think.
it should be kind of like a one shot
Oh,
because it said
Okay, yeah,
in
cause like diba, it's a like beginner campaign sort of
yeah,
thing.
it's a starter kit. So it's they in the box, or I think in the story, I think the gameplay should last about 8 hours only, something like that.
oh,
And as a DM, as a newbie DM, I'm kind of like anxious of everything. So I had to read everything about Lost Mines, that I eventually modified it into a long running campaign, and it was,
So
I don't
like
know.
heavy home, bro. That
Yeah,
one, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. It was super heavy, and I think I kind of like messed it up. So
Ah, that
yeah,
was home, bro.
yeah.
I doubt it, DM.
No, no, no. Because it was like I always like to DM. Um, that's why sometimes I only played, I think, 2019. On that year, I only played once as a player, and for the rest of the year, DM. So
It's the famous curse.
yeah, the curse of being a DM. But yeah,
Oh
I
no.
like to be the DM.
But like like damn Strahd, if you don't mind me asking, like how did you get into D&D though? Like as an experience, like because you're very experienced, if I may say so. Like so, how did you like get into D&D and that stuff
Oh,
back
Oh
in the
yeah,
so
oh
day?
yeah. Fair
so
enough. Go ahead.
uh, about like maybe 10 years ago, maybe, or maybe like dugay-dugay na, like really really ano na. Since I was small, I keep hearing about D&D and Magic the Gathering. So um I know that D&D is like, is for nerds, because
Yes, sir.
D&D has like a stigma that it's kind of like a cult, and it's for the nerds, something like that. And the iconic scene for the D&D is like, one kid is behind sa cardboard, and the others are like the other side, and the figurines and the minis and all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's right. So I already know about D&D, but I didn't delve into it since until 2019, because me and my son, we watched Stranger Things, and we were watching it. Oh, it's while we were watching Stranger Things, and while they were playing D&D, it doon may nag ano lang sa mind ko nga, oh, do ka amazing, galing ng D&D and all. And then natulugan na kami. So it was around 11 p.m. And gulpi lang, while I was like nagtulog na, gabi yung namata ko, nag-pop lang sa mind ko nga, wait, let me search Dungeons and Dragons sa Bacolod. And then gulpi lang, nag-pop ang isa ka group. And then that's the time, oh shit, like, may hari D&D sa Bacolod and all of that.
Yeah, that's
And
surprising.
Oh
that,
my god.
that's
Sir was
when,
actually chosen by God
Yeah,
himself to play
yeah.
D&D.
Yeah.
and then the
Something just
day, yeah, something just snapped. And then actually, the pagka nagtulog ko, pagkabugtaw ko, I immediately ng kadto sa store sina. Nagkadto ko sa store, and then I asked about D&D, and then yeah, I bought the player handbook, and
Oh my
I
God.
started playing. Yeah.
Wait, sa store, do you mean like dito sa Kilidas, sa may, Arcanopolis?
Hindi. Saan siya before?
Oh, okay, okay.
Sa why nasusubong sa tubang si Nico?
Oh, damn. May hobby shop na dagalit sa unas to, mga
Habi
ko.
siya. So na. Pero
Oh,
subong wala na.
damn. No, ba?
Okay.
So,
Actually,
yeah, amo na. Wala ako nag-start. And then, eventually,
tinadhana.
namin siya. I really
Yeah,
like playing D&D.
tinadhana. Good. Yeah, I
fair
think
enough,
D&D
sir.
is
Fair
like one of
enough.
the timeless bit, because I think the thing about D&D, like what makes it timeless, is that it's heavy on, like it relies on the imagination of the players and the DM. So like even like throughout history, imagination, like sa mga, as we as humans, imagination has been like one of the backbones of society. So like I think it's just natural that people are gonna be endeared by, oh, this game that like lets you do anything that you want. I think that's what makes D&D so great.
Yeah, and the fact that it
Oh, you got cut off.
oh
Hello?
shoot.
Uh,
Uh,
got cut
uh
off.
yeah, sorry. And the fact that it can evolve with the times, considering it's like heavy fantasy.
Yeah, like fifth edition, first edition. I think, yeah. By the way, DM Strad, what do you think of this like famous? not really argument, but like third edition is the best edition ko, no?
Third edition.
Yeah, like that's what I hear every time. Like third edition is the best edition ko, no?
Oh, um, do medyo from what naman I heard kay because may mga friends ko that they played D&D since second ed until now,
Cool.
and
Grabe ba?
yeah, the grabe hardcore sila, and I would like you guys to meet them eventually kay you'll learn a lot from them, like super damo-damo
Gladly.
mamamatian nga
Gladly,
stories.
Bian.
Yeah, for me I think 5e is the most player friendly, I think. Pero ang
Oh.
ang isa ko to nga na batiang stop
Oh.
kay may harap ito sa una no ng experience points, I think. So they have to really grind, you know.
Wait, yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Naggalabot ang ilang experience points, I think mga 1 million pang experience points. So
Grabe.
and also
Is that like the milestone thing or not?
though wala pa to milestone sa una, so
Oh,
you really
okay.
have to grind. So that's why I think nabatian ko man sa una before nga kisa ga one on one ang mga players ng mga hardcore ga one on one sila sa DM, like mambal sila sa DM nga kay total wala pa man ang ibang grupo ma one on one tanay so ano siya mamabal sabi nga pidi samtang wala pa sila ga level up ko anay sa mga monsters no.
Grabe ba? Ga-idol, ga-grind.
Yeah, grabe dito sa una ko no. And yeah, I think to mas mechanical lang sa una kaysa before. So
Yung
kung may mas
RPG siya.
dynamic ka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard comparisons that it was like a video game. Something.
Oh, that's interesting. Like,
Yeah.
ano sa edition ganit? Team Strahd.
Ang I think third or ang second ng pinakabudlay eh. Doon mo tong second ng pinakabudlay. Kay third pero mostly man lang siya. Mostly sa mga sa rulings lang. Kay may ara to gani isang una I think sa second ed na siya or sa third ed nga pwede ka kaduwa ka shield.
Duo ka shield.
Yeah, dual shield na siya. So amo na kay tapos pwede mo pa na ganing shield magamit as weapon.
I think subo ara like with
Yeah,
Shield
gani
Master, I think.
forgot ko.
But yeah, I think Jack to Jasmine, like I have heard like people saying like ang D&D sa una to MMO gid saya.
Yeah, kay need pa mag-grind pa level and all.
Grind. Yeah, that's interesting though. Like I think I want to like watch some videos of how it all worked out because it sounds so interesting.
So, I would like to ask you guys, since we talk about naman the editions of D&D. So, I would like to ask you guys, or any like to spark your ideas lang. What do you guys think or speculate about, the potential new editions or rule updates? Ano ang feeling yung bago sa upcoming kay I think di ba may ara nga 1 D&D subong.
Yeah, it's controversial. I've heard.
So I don't know anong mga speculations about sa new editions. Do you guys have any like
Jess, would you want to go first?
opinions about the new or the mga upcoming editions?
For me, I actually don't have much of an opinion since I don't really keep up with the news like inside of D&D. I just like go with the flow, honestly.
Go with the flow.
Yeah. I think ang 5e gidya ang I think though almost nga Mayo. Kay though it resolves most of the problems about the rulings.
Yeah, and it's fair, I think. Like to fair
Yeah,
gito.
it's fair. And also the rule of cool what
Yeah.
so though gaano na lang siya eh. That's why every time when you guys ask me it is always the final say or the final decision will always be sa DM So
Yeah.
biskan
Yeah.
biskan ano pa na siya nga situation and all, ng mga story and all. Ah, hindi ka mo makibot bala nga la ng biskan high level na kamo biskan tag-as role nyo pero do hindi siya bala ano sang do hindi bala magpasugot ang DM or budebudlay siya kwaon or something na. So depende man gyapon sa DM kung may ubrahon ka mo kag daw you know do
Yeah.
hindi siya man so depende gyapon sa DM.
But like the other, wait, your question at the Amstrad was like, anong gusto na mo ni-expect sa later nga editions?
Yap like ano ang feeling nyo nga mga itug ng
Well, ako
or
definitely, biased ko kuya. Because, in my opinion, like in my opinion lang, the druid class, in my personal opinion, it's do kind of pa mo naka-developed. Like, if ako magtanaw. Because, okay, for one thing, the wild shape feature, I think, at earlier levels, you're not allowed to wild shape into flying or swimming creatures, diba? Like, diba? That's how it works. Like, you can only
yep.
wild shape into. Like, what doesn't make sense for me is that the reason why wild shape exists sa gameplay is for a player to reach places that he or she or they would not usually be able to reach, or like do things that they would not normally be able to do, infiltrate bases, spy on stuff, go fishing, explore places. And if the primary, I know, if the primary uh, goal of Wild Shape is to help a player do things that he or she or they would not be able to normally do, then why restrict it to just walking? Like just doesn't make sense. I'm like, you're telling me I can turn into a bear but not a fish, diba? Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm like,
I
and like,
guess
go
sorry
ahead.
ano lang sa I think with regards to wild shape actually hindi pa man ko familiar sa wild shape and all pero um depende kung dyan po sa DM. Depende ka kung gano'n ang wild shape kung ano pero galing sa rulings yan no
Yeah, sa rulings, like it
sa rulings lang
specifically doesn't say. Oh, I think cause me personally, if akong DM, if butang ta, I have a druid player, and then they need to cross a stream, or like, yeah, like a very rough river, diba? They need to cross that river. The use of wild shape is to allow my player to like do things easier as an animal. So like, if we're about to cross a river, or if they're about to cross a river, or you tell me like they can turn into like a dire wolf, but they can't turn into a fish or like a salmon, diba? And like, it makes so much more sense for it to be allowed, because like that's what wild shape is, like it's supposed to like aid your players in situations. Like, so why restrict it? Like if you're about to cross the raging river, it would make sense if you like, if you're just gonna turn into a salmon and swim across.
I think kay from what sa na ano ko sa wild shape, 'di ba? Kung lower levels ka pa like 7 below, I think. Ang mga creatures or I don't know,
Yeah,
anong mga 'di ba may
okay,
mga
here we go. Yeah, if you're not a moon druid, the only thing like if so there's this thing like I think you're familiar with challenge rating, diba?
yep, yep.
Of course. So, if like lower levels ka, like you can only transform into like a CR
TR1, I think level 5 below is
5,
TR1.
yeah, CR1, which is so. I mean, yeah, understandable because OP na ka doon, yeah. Except if you're a moon druid, in which case you can transform into higher CR levels. What doesn't make sense for me is that nubo na gani ang CR sa creatures nga yatag mo. Like, a wolf is CR1, diba? And a wolf is, in D&D standards, if you're level 5, a wolf is shit, to be honest. Like, it's not that strong. So, if you're level 5, and the best you can transform is a wolf, why can't you just, like, if you can't use it in combat, if you won't be able to use it in combat, then you should be able to use it in utility, diba? Like, to reach places that you wouldn't be able to reach.
Yep,
So
yep.
yeah, like, it's so crippling, to say the least. Yeah, crippling. Like, the best I can transform is a wolf. Hindi ko yakalupad kagalangoy. Like, what's the use of wall shape at that point? Diba? Like, what's the point of wall shape?
Yep, yep. Pero, yeah. I think, for me lang in my opinion, I think ang mga solusyon da when it comes to the wild shape and transforming and all, I think maybe sa DM Japon.
Yeah, sa DM good.
Sa DM gid ma-fall gid yang ano ya mo. Kay kung ako yabe, like okay lang sa akin. Like for me sa DM, you can do all kinds of stuff as long as it's justifiable. So,
Yeah,
para
it
dili
makes
hindi
sense.
ka,
If it makes sense, dude.
yeah, if it makes sense, do
Yeah,
okay
because
lang.
it doesn't make sense. Like, I can transform into, like, an 8 foot tall bear, but I can't transform into a guppy. Like, are you serious?
Yeah. And with in relations if you've seen the D&D movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
di
They're
ba,
like
the wild shape to
people. Yup. Hey, but actually, there's an explanation for that, like in game, because I think, yeah, druids at 20th level, they can, no, I think 18th, it's either 18th or 20th level, they have infinite wild shape uses. Yeah, so they can use wild shape indefinitely. Because usually you'd only have 2 charges of wild shape per short rest.
Yep.
Like, the other thing, like, speaking about the D&D movie, the owlbear wild shape, because you can only, I think, yeah, wild shape only lets you transform into beasts, not monstrosities or aberrations. So normally a player would not be able to transform into an owlbear. But
Yep.
I can understand it for the pizzazz and the flair of the movie.
I think the owlbear ang pinaka for me lang pinaka-iconic from
Yes, iconic, like the poster boy gets on D&D creatures.
Yeah, I also heard someone say like the owl bear in the movie could just be like another rule of cool, that kind of situation.
Yeah, really cool.
Hmm.
uh, actually nadumduman ko tawa ko kay, di ba, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. And gatawa ko sa nadumduman ko lang ang meme kay, di ba, iconic ang owlbear nga monsters,
Yeah, yeah.
Pero ambas meron ako kilala nga hasta subong niya dugay-dugay na ako kumpang hindi man dugay do sa pila na ko ka every time nga may campaign be hasta subong yang di ba gambang Dungeons and Dragons hasta subong wala pa kuya may nakaatubang nga dragon niya pero may kuya nakatubang vampire indo hukog na
Dungeons
tavern
and
na may ako na nakatubang amo ko diin
Dungeons and Vampires.
kasi ambal niya diin ang dragon di man may natubang ang dragon may natubang pa isang dragon pero may di dragon pa anong ko
Ano nga campaign ginawa niyo, Dimstad?
nang nalipat ko to mo ng ano to basta daw wala to dragon wala ba to dragon kaya daw lain siya nga lain nga story pero sa ulihi may dragon man gid galing kay uli-ulihi pa ya like do ano pa
Kaluoy na, like, na ano gid ang standard sa title.
Hi.
Diba?
Jesus Christ.
Para ba lang gadi and Dungeons and Dragons ganun. Pero sa subungol ko yung minatubang na dragon.
Oh,
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough.
oh yeah,
Well, I think the first dragon that we encountered was Venom Fang, if I
yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Diba? Alephone. That was Venom
yeah.
Fang.
Yeah. The thing we were supposed to just let go and then
Yeah.
we killed.
Yep. Also, the inside funny story. We were like sa Lost Mines. I think, yeah, you've run Lost Mines. You know Venom Fang, diba? The green dragon sa Thunder Tree.
Ah,
Like, diba sa module, it says that the players are not supposed to kill Venom Fang and that he's supposed to run away. Dude, sa amon nga battle, nagpanic si Hiko because we killed him. We were not supposed to kill him.
Basically, sir, how it went, sir, is he actually just taunted us nga you might want to do something very fast because he's getting away, and basically everybody's eyes just shine.
Yeah,
Everybody's eyes went
something
white,
just
and
snapped.
we
Something
fought
just
like
snapped.
we were summoned, or we were possessed or something.
Dude, I think like someone was downed. Like, was someone downed sa dito nga
I think it was
Yep.
three
yeah,
of you
okay,
got.
breath weapon. Yeah, breath weapon, some breath weapon, yeah. And like I think the reason why he couldn't fly away was because Vasmir casted Wall of Thorns and it reached him. Yeah, he couldn't fly away.
so
Yeah,
na trap siya or
yeah, he
na
was trapped. Like he couldn't fly away because yeah, because Wall of Thorns it like it halves your movement speed, alam mo?
ah,
Yeah, and he was severely injured. So like the plot was supposed to go like if he's injured enough, like if na-injured na sa katama, you're supposed to like make Venom Fang retreat. But Sang like in-injure sa naman, sure, we injured him very badly. And I think DM was thinking like, okay, it's time to go now. They've injured him. They've had their time. And then I casted Wall of Thorns, and like there is no way in hell that he was able to fly above the Wall of Thorns. So we killed him. Amiel, I think, threw a flaming spear at him.
No. Basically, what had happened is, after he said that, basically what I tried to do, because at that point everybody was down, and it was a good idea to just let him go. But basically, everybody was saying just go for it. So basically,
Yeah,
what I tried to do is I ran at the wall. I used my legs to jump up. Well, obviously, no, I climbed up where I jumped up to the wall, and I stepped. No,
boosted
no,
up.
no, no, wait. I stepped at the side of the wall. I jumped using the momentum, and I threw a spear so that it would hit without disadvantage because I was flying at that point, and I was closer to through Venom Fang or the Green Dragon. It hit at the side of his head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think
He's so
what's
stressed.
funny. Yeah, what's funny is that for context, Team Strat, we had a pet frog, like a giant frog. We had a pet giant frog, right?
Blue eyes,
And
white
what's funny is
Yeah,
that,
Blue Eyes White
yeah,
Dragon.
dude, the whole fight, while the whole fight was happening, the frog, the giant frog, it was biting on the neck of the green dragon. Gakabit.
I should forgot that happened.
Yeah, I think we all forgot Blue Eyes White Dragon existed.
No, the fact that he was biting on the dragon.
Oh yeah, he was holding on to the neck of Venom Fang.
My God.
pila ka mo kabilog sang ano ne.
As long as that time, two type lang kami. I think wipe to si Snafu. Yeah, wipe to si Snafu DM.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
was
like
Snafu there? Yeah, wipe to si Snafu. We were like, ay no, wait, tara na to sa kaya na si Connor. We were like seven of us.
wait, I actually have like a photo here.
Yeah, I think it was seven of us DM start that time. Level 5 kami, level 6.
I think na overpowered na si Venom Fangoro.
Yeah, no wait. No, the reason why na perde sa dayon because Hiko You can underestimate kami. Venom Fang was supposed to be an adult green dragon.
Oh
Ginhimo
yeah,
niya
yeah.
young. Ginhimo niya young.
Oh, oh.
Gin-underestimate niya kami.
Actually, like with regards to that bala, yeah, I don't know, like I think all of you, di ba? Ang inyong ang inyong DM pa lang is si Hiko pa lang, di ba? And Akogoro, pero do mga couple of
Yeah,
sessions pa man lang.
yeah,
Um,
kamuluwang.
yeah. So, with regards to that nga hambal mo, DM Hiko, kind of like underestimated you guys. Um, ano man, ano ning word nga gaano sa ako kay uh,
No, no,
ano ano
wait. Actually,
anong
Vasmir, we
feeling
were at level 8. We were level like what, 4?
No, I didn't say 8. I said level 5.
level 5?
My bad, my bad.
Go,
Anong
go on,
feeling
James.
na sorry kay ginano ko pa bit like anong feeling na ina-underestimate ka mo sa DM and then eventually na
No,
mag
actually, we did not know that gin-downgrade is Venom Fang until after we
Yes.
killed him. He just told us, like, damn, I underestimated you guys. The Venom Fang was supposed to be an adult creature again. But actually, on that note, DM Strahd, I actually like this one thing that Hiko does, the Young Games, is where the way he knows or the way he checks kung like what he's supposed to throw at us is that at times he like holds a simulation combat wherein you know Alephone, you can't explain Alephone.
Yeah. Okay, what did you say?
mm,
You can't explain.
So yeah, like he holds these battle simulations where like he tests out different what's it called again? CR, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
challenge rating CR.
So he tests out these different CRs on us, like, and um, it really depends because sometimes we have like lower members. So like, if we can handle that CR at such few members, then he knows to upgrade the CR rating.
Yeah, like it's a way for him to like I think gauge like kung ano ang makaya namin kung hindi naman makaya. Which is I think a very clever way of, you know, trying to balance out the gameplay.
True,
yep, yep.
true.
Kay ako ganun actually like when I prepare when I prepare a session, especially sa Curse of Strahd ko, gina-run down ko na balaan ng kung anong matabo, kung anong obrahon nyo, mga like, like, ang mga general ng obrahon nyo. So, I kind of like run it through my head nga, okay, amo na yung obrahon nila, amo na yung the best route, amo na yung the best action, blah, blah, blah. So, kung may mga obrahon ka mo nga lain, so do expected ko na balaan amo ko na I think biskan hasta subong ay di kung ano lang sa Curse of Strahd lang ang campaign
Grabe nga planning.
yeah kay lain bi ang Curse of Strahd nga campaign especially sa before ko to kay mga veteran to bing mga players bing ginahandle ko so you have to be creative gidya sa when holding when sa mga combat session sa mga role play and all so yeah hindi kaya siyempre depende man na sa level sa mga players mo kung amo na i-adjust mo man kung veteran sila or newbie sila and all so yeah ng
On that note, Dim Strad, like mamangkot lang ko if you don't mind, like since I'm planning to be a DM myself one day, like do the modules like mga modules nga create na blah, do they like take into account different endings or like possible endings, like if like amo ning ending, amo na ang ending. Like, does that exist or what?
Yeah. So one thing about running modules is ano na siya mo ng sa depende sa module kasi kay may ibang like super sandbox bala. And syempre as a DM depende man sa pag-interpret mo sa story. Dapat
Oh, yeah.
dapat sang before ka mag-run sa campaign or sa module, dapat basahan mo na siya and dapat i-internalize mo na siya kung ano ang ending na gusto mo. Kay para kung may i-interpret ka sa mga players, amugi na siya. Kung may mga lain may nga mga obrahon sila, lain nga may matabo, syempre unexpected mo, everything is spontaneous but amo na ng kailangan mo lang mag-adjust gamay, kailangan mo lang mag may mga unexpected ka lang yung obrahon if you want ang imo nga ending gets mo. So
Yeah, yeah.
kung mayara naman niya nga depende man sa actions ka players. Mayara kaya ba nga may mga situation nga hindi mo na mapunggan mo, like
Yeah.
may mga canon events.
Madiviate ka dyan ilang madiviate ka dyan ilang mga hilimuon.
Yes. So mostly balaan sa modules. Mostly if you know the word duka railroad. So ka linear balaan sa mga modules, balaan ng mga story. So amo na siya. Again, if may mga modules ka, may mga depende na sa DM kung pag-interpret isang ending. So din maabot din ang mga decisions ng players kung ano man ang ilang pag-itsindi sa ang situation. Kay lain ang for example, ang DM, lain gali ang ginahatag yang information. Tapos sa players naman lain magaling pag-interpret nila sa information. So,
Yeah.
Amo
nga kisa actually ng tawag na I think duga I don't know, it might just be me but kung I think sa akon mag-D&D if mag-DM ang ko I think ang himuon kung mag-describe ko stuff pala if I describe stuff ihiligaynon ko para ka-articulate gumayo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amo man ko na nga gambal ko nga kisa, I mean to be honest man, hindi man ko sagad mag-English and all. But I tried man. I tried to converse and to describe things ka. Syempre man to practice man eh. Pero again, some of my players encourage me nga ilonggo
Yeah,
ilonggo
cause like
para hapot bala.
Yeah, it translate not like it it comes across easier. Like so yeah.
Para ma-express mong self mo kagano. Pero which is okay man. Iti pero syempre to be honest, let's be honest man nga nami manggid tuod like kung mag-describe ka in English mangid siya bala and also wala hindi
Yeah.
bala utod and syempre namin pamatian.
And pag dialogue on that note bro face to face nga D&D sessions bro dude the hand gesture like mag-describe ang mga DM sa face to face nga nga setting even if hindi amo na ka even if like duga stutter sila or like duga ang sila kung mag-describe sila ang hand gestures kaya ka bully kaya it helps so much.
Man, amo na actually gina-hope ko sa sunod na mga face-to-face.
Yeah.
Also, I'm back. Finally
Yeah.
done with the marriage. Upod sa hugasan.
Also, snuff, bro. If mag face to face, makita nga D&D boy. Nang hagara si Kane.
Oh, yes, definitely. Also, ginahimot nyo man ang hand signature sa kung online.
No. You know kung ganun mo ako. You know kung ano ganun mo ako. The facial expression.
Yes,
Oh my God. Ang
one
akon,
Yeah.
like full on hands, face, tanan, I use everything.
Yeah.
I can't use hands for the reason nga ilis ko tabs. Pero may. because druids are just
Um,
that complicated. What I do is the fucking facial expressions thing.
Yes.
It's like it's the artist syndrome, like the artist face
Yeah.
syndrome. Do you know that, Jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
and-
oh, sorry, continue.
yeah. Go on, go on, go on.
Actually, I like to think of Alephone because she's really quiet, but like, I like to think of Alephone doing more facial expressions and stuff during like
Oh,
when she,
that's interesting.
yeah.
pero
Like, she's gonna just paturungan niya lang kamata.
Oh, please, like I,
amo na like kung mag-roleplay ta sa sessions ta, do wala ko for me like so Michael raises his or like hey, ay, hindi ko na maamo.
Yeah. Wait. Anyways, like, what's your like? Would you like to, like, look on cam maybe in the session?
No, kay kung if I turn on ang cam, kita non tanan na tao sa likod kay living room slash dining
Oh,
room
okay.
ang
Pero
ako
di ba sa
at
Discord mag-live sila?
Ana.
Like, sa Discord, di ba, kung magamit ka backgrounds, may blur.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
right, right. Yeah, yeah.
or
Pwede
like
kid.
may
Cause it's
weird
like, yeah.
spelling.
Yeah. Amiel, how about you? Like, I like to imagine that you use your like hands and stuff.
No,
He
no.
uses his voice, bruh.
Yes, that's a
What?
that's a
What?
mile.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
did I do for you?
Hand.
he uses his voice.
Yeah, like when you like role play, do you use facial expressions or and actions, or are you more like, you know,
Ang kamot mo, ginapang
yeah,
gestures and stuff, or like facial
Usually,
expressions.
usually considering I think Vasmir Alephone already knows what kind of room I am. So usually it's just gonna be me. Oh, I wish my door could be soundproof because usually I just usually every time there's a battle upcoming, I just grab my sword and just clench it real hard because
Oh
I
my god.
feel to feel the rush and
But
when I say dialogue I just usually just stand up and just
really,
do
I was
any gestures and
Yeah,
body
yeah.
movement, everything.
I actually noticed that because if kasing get guys, galayo ang tingin mo sa mic mo, so I know that you're
Yeah,
standing.
yeah, yeah. And the reason why I go actually I stand up because at the to really nail the act at the same time, not damage everyone's ears. So my body fights
That's
back. My
that's
body
why I
fights
know.
back.
That's why you're the best role player. So you see.
yeah,
if
you
No,
are.
only
I'm
face to
not,
face.
man. There's
So
so much better.
If only face to face lang like everything I do. Actually last night, 'di ba remember ako to manhandle sa akong horse, right?
So
mm,
what? I wasn't there last night. I think.
You
I
weren't. We're like Sikandaya Mile and Alephone.
no, I was late.
No, si Amaya lang gali. Yung maka-remember. Like, last night. So, ako, bali,
Yeah,
ang
yeah.
horseman sang party at that point. The entire time, samtang gistorya, my left hand was, like, holding on to the reins behind the scenes. And then my body would rock back and forth as if I'm riding a horse.
Dude.
I, it's,
Good save.
like, from firing fusion fire to smoking Michael smoking like this the hand of how you smoke, right? Like there's multiple ways on how to
Yeah,
smoke.
yeah,
I
yeah,
always do that whenever Michael smokes and it's already stuck with my
yeah. You know, this is why I really love for a face-to-face session.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's just more expressions and all and
Yeah, and I
uh,
think the role play is gonna be like because of the facial expressions.
oh
So
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. You can
um
join the one shots that they're holding and like content.
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
soon.
Soon, soon. But Condim Strad, you were saying something.
Oh yeah, with regards sa face-to-face, sadya magid, mas namin mag-roll sang dice kung face-to-face.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you like roll 12d8 dice? Like, is it like a big table? Like, ang mga damo-damo, ganun lang ang dice, oh. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
like 12d8.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm just imagining, kita mo na ang
Yeah,
yaka
ako sound.
Beyblade na like play arena na like
Yeah, yeah.
like
But how
you
do you
always
do it,
have
Team
that on the
Strahd?
side.
Ano to?
Like, mag-example, mag-roll ka like mga 12d12. Like 12d8. Wala mo dice.
Nakatilaw ko ano, like, I think fireball to. Kay di ba ang fireball do, kailan nga, 6d6 or something?
Ang sobra pa. Yeah, sobra pa. I think 12d6, 12d8. I think.
Yeah, na make a feeling.
Na may
Nagbakalculate
ka-feeling.
ko.
Like, isipon mo gid manually ang sums ang tanan mo ro.
Yeah, isipon mo gid. Na make a
Oh,
feeling.
no.
Algi ko na,
Gin-spoil na tas ang D&D Beyond.
Actually, Vastas, I saw this post that said like D&D is basically math disguised as Lord of the Rings.
Oh my fucking god. Oh no.
No, don't bring math
Oh,
into
Oh
this.
my god. Fair
Don't
enough.
don't
Fair
bring
fucking
math.
You
enough.
just opened my eyes, Alephone. It's mathematical propaganda.
Really?
You know, the only good thing about it, because we don't have characters who buy 20 watermelons in one question.
Are you
That-
sure?
That is where you would be wrong,
I
buddy.
think
That
if
is where you would be wrong.
yeah, I think Michael would buy 20 watermelons just for the
Yeah.
lols.
Well, I did buy the entire stock of health potions from one of the merchant prince.
Dude, Alephone, that you remember the time when when we did not kill the dragon turtle? You remember that time
Yeah.
when we did not kill the dragon turtle? And like Vasmir spent 5 hours just uh on the seafloor. Like he's just walking on the seafloor because he has gills. If
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he spent 5 hours collecting gold from the dragon's hoard underwater. I think he acquired 16,000 or 15,000 gold coins.
Mhm.
We were rich for a time.
Oh my god, he just made me remember my one of my deals with the merchant prince.
Yeah, well, Connor did you a favor.
No, I was almost there. It's like just that one bit left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
guys,
know, I know.
give some context for that.
Oh,
Oh,
context for the audience then. So, this let's travel back in time to the first time like we did like a huge meeting with merchant prince where everyone was around. So after that meeting, I just went to one of the merchant prince like, hey, can I talk to you and all the merchant prince, like this is like something I need to talk that the party shouldn't know, you know. It's like, all right, we'll talk. So I offered them that I would map out Schultz. In return, I was a bit on cash grabbing there, so I told them I want 100% profit off of all of your sell points. I forgot the term, and that's it. Just 100% profit. Like, no, we can't do that. All right, I'll do 50%. And I was like, no, no, that's too like, it's too big. And then one of the merchant prince like, why don't we give you the title of merchant prince instead, and 200,000 gold. So,
dude. Okay, so for context, the merchant princes are like these elite group of merchants in an island, and like this island that they were living on, it was called Chult. It's I know it's like basically a jungle slash hell. Like you
basically,
could not, yeah, you could not map it out. So Snafu offered to, map it out for a reward, which went well, didn't it?
wait, hang on. I remember what was the conditions I met. I told them to give me, was it 10 million? 1 million gold for the map?
Diba?
Yes, that big for the map.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, you know how much 100% of their profit is? They're gonna get bankrupt.
I know what I was doing. I know
Yeah,
what
was
I was doing.
the door technique, isn't it?
Well, CIA
Uh,
things.
at least we got like 15,000. I don't know. I tied it.
We're actually losing funds right now.
Dude, I wouldn't know. I was fucking dead for half a year.
Yeah.
No, you were there when we almost ran out. You were still alive.
Almost ran out of what?
Gold. We're running low.
Really?
Dude, Vasmir was rich. I.
Yes, I know.
But go on, Strahd. Sorry for the blabber.
Nah, it's all right. So, you were guys talking sa campaign, Tomb of Annihilation, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
season
Tomb of
2.
Annihilation.
Season 2.
Yeah. Actually, Tomb of Annihilation is one of my favorite nga campaign nga i-run with.
Yuka?
Oh, second na siya sang Crystal Strad. So
Oh.
before I was about to run Crystal Strad, I was reading a lot about Tomb of Annihilations. So Draco naka-inspire sa mga traps. So Draco nakuha ang mga ideas ng traps.
Yeah, traps. I remember that part.
Yeah. So
Dito sa mansion.
I would like to ask you guys, what was your favorite uh, session or moments when sa inyo to move annihilation. I know nga damo-damo ka mo experience and mga moments nga sadya pero ano ang inyong like the best one gidya whether it may be like a natural 20 nga crit or maybe a nat one fumble.
When when
Uh,
Vasmir sparked a revolution, dude, that was lit for me. Cause that was
Yay!
Vasmir. That was Vasmir right there.
yeah. I wish I was
So
Yay!
there.
basically, DM for context, basically we started the revolution with the prisoners, that half of them were even innocent. So basically, DM Hikotsu made us roll a 1d100, and it landed on 9.
Yo,
Basically, what had happened, it's basically if we rolled 1 to 10, we could have we started the revolution, but we if we rolled higher than 10, we're dead.
Out
We
of a
would fight the
D100.
whole thing. And he
Dude,
rolled a 9 for
dude,
an
like,
level.
like, impossible odds. Like, D100, if makaroll ka above 10, ma-fail ang plano. Di nakaroll ko 9.
yo.
That was so
Uh,
cool.
Speaking of the prisoners, they're actually doing well right now. The last time I visited was me when Spirit wanted to do survival stuff with her child.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we
What
visited
happened? Like,
there. Everything's doing great there.
oh yeah,
Everything's
cause I remember like some of them were actually Emerald Enclave members, diba? Like I did the salute and they did the salute back.
they're actually rebuilding.
Oh,
Oh,
they're building Omo? They're
yes,
building
they're
Omo?
slowly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I heard about that.
How about the Yuantis? Like they were still there, diba? Are
I
they
don't
gone?
know because we just got there and then we decided to camp out in the jungle instead.
Also for context, Team Strahd, I don't know, like, do you know Vasmir's backstory?
Actually wala pa.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you like later, I think. But in a nutshell, Vasmir is he led a slave revolution. He led a slave revolution to take back his home. So he was once a slave. Like when he was 7 years old, he worked as a slave sa coal mines, and he like worked as a slave for 2 years. So like he saw his people enslaved, and like he did not like that. That's why his motto is no more cages, and that's why he like hates slaves and captive animals so much. But what the special thing about that session for me was that after the war, Vasmir didn't like he left the revolutionary behind, but in that moment, like we were basically kidnapped by Yuantis, and we were brought to a fortress, and like kasi in our fortress, there were slaves, and and sorry, and like to get out of the situation, we had to like fight our way out of the fortress. But like, I took a gamble. Like, did a big boy speech, and DM Hiko asked me to roll a D100. And if I rolled above 10, it wouldn't work. I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
like, I think I was in the balcony. The party was in the balcony. Like, what happened was, I did a big, hype up speech, and nothing happened. Like, literally, it was quiet. So, like, everything was lost. And, like, out in the distance, we saw pitchforks and pickaxes, like, in the air. And, like, kasilinggitan. And, like, yeah, we knew that we had started a revolution within the slaves.
That was so hype, like seriously.
Oh, yeah, also Alephone. The
Yeah.
moment, the moment, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The moment when Alephone dropped beside Vasmir to fight, and she was wielding Lightbringer. Lightbringer is a mace that Vasmir gave her like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was your special moment, Alephone? Like setting move annihilation.
Actually, it was more of like I don't know, cause like I really love the role playing aspect. You know, the gods that possessed us. So
Yeah, yeah.
most of them. My favorite one would definitely be the rivalry between Kane's god and I forgot who his rival was, but like,
I think it was Ivor actually.
I really just I found it so funny that like ano pero may lang si Kane balaga intrusive thoughts of sa kay Munggo.
Yeah, intrusive thoughts, and even Ivor had intrusive thoughts as well.
Yeah. And yeah, that's basically it. I just like really
Yeah.
love
So
the
for context, I don't think it's actually the Hiko. He did heavy homebrew set move annihilation. So I'm not sure if Arin is a module na ginto na ano, but basically the trickster gods, like they were supposed to possess the players. Like, is that true?
Ano to?
I like sa to move annihilation, diba? Like
Yep, yep.
the trickster gods, like they were supposed to possess the players, diba?
Oh,
Okay, so then yeah, Hiko followed the module for that.
actually wala akong panabasa ang sa Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh no!
Hindi,
Oh
I
no,
mean,
spoilers.
hindi I mean, yeah, wala akong panabasa. It's just, ano lang, do ka snippet lang.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, DM Strahd, because your players are gonna get possessed by gods. Sa tomb.
Ooh.
Sa like sa final
Yes,
dungeon,
sir.
sa final dungeon, they're gonna get possessed by gods, by the trickster gods.
Ooh, okay, okay.
They have their own personalities too. So it's funny. So it's gonna be two things. One, they're destined to be someone like that, or the second one is they possess someone or someone the opposite of them. For example, there was chaotic evil god, but it was given to a neutral person, so he became very evil.
Yeah, also DM Strahd, you're gonna have real fun with role playing because I think it's supposed to be like, cause what happened was when we got possessed by the gods, we could hear their voices in our heads constantly. They were talking to us. So you're gonna have fun role playing that.
yeah. That's the
First
thing I
time.
love to Mobile Nation is like the amount of roleplay potential in there.
Yeah, like you could legit gods talking inside your head. You can
Literally,
even interact with them.
But just be warned because at one point, if somebody screws up, there will be one player that would have to fight 40 terracotta soldiers. 40 of them
Oh
straight
yeah.
up.
Speaking of
Yeah,
which,
like the final dungeons. Those things were riddled with
Oh,
monsters. Like, I think that was the most monster riddled dungeon I've ever delved into.
so Amaya, what are your memorable moments during Tomb of Annihilation?
yeah.
The
No, like,
40
yeah,
terracotta
no.
soldiers that I had
Oh
to fight,
yes,
and
yes,
Yay.
yes.
how Vasmir
Context,
lost his arm and the duel.
context. Lagi context ang terracotta fight.
Uh, me.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah,
bad.
Okay.
yeah.
So basically, after some more fighting, basically the party was split in half because one had to jump across a ravine to go to where they're going, and the second party just decided to explore. I was at the second party that was exploring, and basically there was this room with a suspicious glow on the roof, and I basically just said, you know what? Or basically everybody said, a mile, you should go inside because you're full health and you're tough. You won't die. Something like that. So I just said, why would I do that? And they said, yeah, sure, just go ahead, a mile. Just go ahead. And one of those people was right beside me. Hi, Alephone. Nice of you to do that to me.
Oh no, oh no. Call
I
out, call
remember
out.
I remember the exact events of what happened there.
Okay, but let's just say that the room was a trap, so a mile nearly died, and the second time a mile nearly died of suffocation, and then the room. There was nothing. It was a dark room, but a mile grabbed his sword, he lit it up on fire, and it it was just an army of terracotta soldiers just standing there, and a tomb at the middle.
Yeah,
And I was
dude was a
supposed to go to
one
that
man
tomb.
army. Yeah, dude was a one man army. Yeah, it was so badass.
So basically, to sum up how bad the fight was, if you could remember the wallpaper for Doom while he was fighting demons, and then there's a pile of demons underneath him, that's basically what happened to Miles.
Yeah,
Literally.
and I think yeah he would have like not dropped. I think not down to
He was
70. Yeah,
dropped
tama yan.
to,
Zero
I think,
HP.
not
No,
zero
No, kayo
HP.
na down to sa, no, kayo na
No,
down
no,
to sa, di ba?
no. He wasn't down. He was sucked by the mirror because he failed the
Oh,
Constitution.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that was Alephone.
By the way, guys, did you know if that uh, constitution save was successful, I could have died.
Wait, why?
Yeah, because his kidneys
Yeah,
would bleed out.
yeah,
He would
Yeah.
bleed. He
No,
would
Oh,
bleed out.
it was the liver.
yeah.
Yeah, liver. He would bleed out because there were no healers around. So I guess the suspended animation saved his life.
Yep,
Yeah,
that mirror saved me.
I remember that mirror sucked me in too, and I joined you.
Bruh.
yeah.
But yeah, how about you, Michael? Like, what was your most memorable moment?
There's tons. There's one before we got in, and then there's more when after we got in.
Just,
So,
just just one.
man, no, I can't pick one. There's just tons.
That's
How
like
about while we're in the cave now? No. How about saan wala? Patay ka sunod.
The way you lost your arm, I remember every detail.
Shut the fuck up. No, I lost it while battling a Tarrasque. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm
No,
sorry, man.
it
That was my
was.
fault. You,
Um,
you you lost your aim because of me. That's my bad, man.
was
I
it you? I thought it was Spirit.
I still don't
No,
know
no,
who
no,
lost.
no,
No, it
no, no.
wasn't
It was
Spirit.
it was it was the it
Oh,
was
no,
the
now I remember. It was
trial.
you, yeah. And then
That's
Ivor
my bad.
joined. Was it
Yep.
Ivor joined? Yeah, Ivor joined.
Go on,
Um,
Alephone. You were saying something.
Yeah, I actually still don't know the full story of that.
oh,
Like,
then let me tell you.
Oh my god.
So,
No, I know you're gonna twist your words. So let me tell
no,
her.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
no, I
no,
don't
no.
trust you. I don't
I
trust
Okay,
you.
remember. No, no.
long story short, Alephone. Basically, Amiel went through because he was chosen that, or it was Le, but Le was trying to find another thing. So what Amiel basically did is he just walked through and boom, the door closed, and he was just right there. So basically, he went inside, but he just told the party to just chill, or to ask for help or something. So he was just walking around. Then then he just hears a voice, a shouting voice, very 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 loud, and he just sees a arm sticking out of the door.
No,
And
what
what
happened?
they
What
did,
happened was
they pulled that person out, and the arm got torn off,
no,
and
no,
that
no,
was after.
No,
no.
that's
Okay,
not
okay.
what happened.
Yeah,
I
that's not what happened.
No,
remember.
no, 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 no. That was a that was my
Yeah,
Yes.
perspective on what
Not.
happened.
so here's what happened. Here's what happened. So basically, there was this shrine, and turns out it had a anti-magic field in the walls. And when Amiel got trapped inside, like when he entered the door and it closed, basically Vasmir panicked. He was worried. He panicked, and he tried to find like a way inside of the shrine. And like all he could find was a small air hole sa bertahan, like it's a small hole sa rock sa bertahan. And
Yeah.
so he turned into a fly. He wild tripped into a fly. And like when I like entered the hole, I did not know that there was an anti-magic field. DM Kiko said like he asked me to like make a dexterity saving throw, and I failed. Like when I entered the hole, Vasmir, because of the anti-magic field, I reverted back into Vasmir while still in the hole. Dude, my arm
Yes.
was
Yes.
crushed. It was
Yes.
crushed. Yeah. If
Yes.
what Hiko said, like what would have happened if I successfully, rolled the saving throw, was that I could have like wild shaped back into Vasmir without losing an arm.
Gosh.
Yes. You
And the
thought I'm gonna
reason, like,
manipulate my words, huh? That was
no,
the
I
entire
know.
story.
The like, what's funny is that Vasmir tells everyone that he lost his arm battling a T-Rex.
Yes,
Pretty sure
yes, yes. That's no name propaganda.
yeah. Canonically, Alephone still believes that.
Oh
Are you
my god.
kidding me? You
Oh
believe
my
that
god.
shit?
But I mean, he doesn't
Shell?
know.
I mean,
And
Vasmir is pretty believable.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I'm not cool. That's cool.
So yeah, I think that's our experiences, like golden
Ah,
experiences, Dim Strad.
hang on. You told me about the parts of the cave as well.
oh dear.
Yeah, sure, go on, go on, go on.
Right.
I'll leave out the naked parts because that's too
Oh
much.
gosh.
But I think the first one was me locating all of my squad mates first. I thought they're still alive, like really alive after
Oh, yeah, because they shattered.
Yeah.
Like when I
yeah,
tried to like cast Greater Restoration on them, when I touched them, they just crumbled.
they're already dead for years, and which
I
will
think
bring me to
DM,
the last
DM
moment.
people said, ano, 100, diba? 100 years.
Yeah, 100 years, and uh, that's how I got my new uniform because I got my no, I wasn't naked. My clothes were disintegrated by a magic spell where only magic items will remain, so I don't have clothes the entire session until we came back to the top.
Yeah.
So the second moment was the simulacra.
Mm.
Man, the simulacra was weird. So you weren't there, Vas, but Amiel and Alephone we were the only ones there present, and it was located on the other side of the magic door that terminated my clothes. Um, so a Miles investigating is like, hey, can you come here? I was like, all right, sure. Let me see if it this part of my world. Oh, well, I haven't seen this in my world. Let me ask Alephone. Alephone, come here. Um, She investigated it. She doesn't know what it is, and without hesitation, and my naked bottom decided to jump in the simulacra and touched buttons. First, we got gold, and that was the last good news. And when I aligned the planets in a certain way afterwards, I was given the knowledge of the entire universe,
Yeah, like you were
future and
super
past.
big brain.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and then it all went black. I went to 0% knowledge, zero intelligence immediately. Then suddenly went back to my standard intelligence, and it went 21.
Yeah, and like that reminds me of the time Alephone she got hit by
Uh,
this spell. Yeah,
yeah,
basically her intelligence turned to zero.
Feeble
yeah.
mind, bro.
She turned to 0, but with your
Yeah,
that
greater
word
restoration.
spell. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that spell. She returned
dude,
back to her normal intelligence.
that was so funny.
Actually, speaking of intelligence, Vasmir, Snafu, and Nacho are always like competing for the highest one.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
21, not just the highest
Yeah.
granted.
Yeah, but like it keeps switching and changing. Like,
wait,
no,
Yes, yes,
pares kami ni Snafu ulit, 21.
yes. I got mine from the simulacra, but then I got a brain stroke and almost died.
Wait, what's Rocky's intelligence score again?
oh no, I meant Nacho.
No, like Rocky, like what's his score? It would
I
be
can
actually
check.
funny.
I
It
can
would be
check right
funny.
now.
Yeah, go check it, check it. I'll actually check for anyone whose intelligence is lower than 10, because that would mean an owlbear is smarter than them.
Is it?
The out your thing.
Yeah, Canopy has an
Yes,
intelligence
yes.
of 10.
All right. Well,
Basically,
waiting.
basically the Strahd, for context, I have a pet out there named Canopy, and I casted Awaken on him. So basically, he has ang intelligence score at 10. Yeah.
While waiting for the other character sheets to load. Um, this is the biggest life-changing moment in the cave when for Michael. That's when
Oh, what's that?
Aserara turned into me.
Oh yeah. Oh no, dude. I think that's the like biggest moment for you as a campaign.
Yes, very big. And after that, it made me wonder who he was, why am I here, and all of those questions that basically made me like sympathetic towards Aser. Like I don't want to kill him. Then I think last week, uh, Demikotsu decided to lower drop us as a like, okay, let's hear it. So apparently he's the reason why my wife's dead.
Hmm.
Because
Bro.
yes, is the reason why my wife's dead because he just wants to make his entities' lives horrible like his.
Dude, Miguel O'Hara for real.
Yes, yes.
So
But
sad.
his real origin story, which I won't explain now because it's full of words, it's really
Yeah.
tragic. It's a tragic story. That's why I label. There's three
I can
categories.
agree.
There's three categories in the Germ Terrestium. There's the I. There's the tub of ice cream ratings. Then there's Aserara. Then I wanna kill these.
Hmm.
I, I wanna kill these deuses rating. Aserar's in the middle because I don't wanna kill him. At the same time, I wanna kill him. So yeah.
By the way, the Amstrad. Wait, hello, can you hear me? I just sent Fastmir's backstory sa podcast, your channel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Wait, real quick, but also this is why we mentioned like last episode that we're like, um, we stay up like until like 5 a.m. like just after the session, because most of the time we're just like
Yeah,
lord
Yes, the
yeah,
after sessions are always
oh
lore
yep,
drops.
yeah
yep. Lord drops and ano, ng trivias and stuff.
Yes, yes, I'm
yes
always present in almost all and got the worst.
the
I think one time Alephone, di ba, kagita nga, like, no, that was the evening before the big tournament. Like, di ba divided in the groups? That was the evening before that. It was only me, you, and Hiko, and we were strategizing like crazy. It was
no and
3 a.m.
there too or
What?
not sure.
No, like, nagpuli na to sa, like, kita lang nagikilat lang ni DM Hiko.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but he did stay up late. We were strategizing up until 3 a.m.
Guys, I don't
But
know what, but to be honest, it's better if you don't stay up late and listen to
we have
DM's
to
spoilers or lores, because sometimes it's really bad, and you
yeah
can't metagame. It's so bad. I don't wanna listen to it. Like it's
No,
horrible.
it's tempting, no, because it's tempting,
No,
you know,
no, it's
like,
not tempting. It's scary.
scary. But it's so tempting to metagame. Because
I know.
no, because me and Amiel, we know what's gonna be up for season 4. We know shit.
Oh no, we know too. The
I
DM
think
also explained that once.
we all have like different information that we know because we
Yeah,
have
Yeah, it's
those
very
kind
different
of
information.
information.
yeah.
What
So
But yeah.
what if Dim Hiko is just planting like false
Oh my
no,
information?
that's
god.
Yeah,
that's what he did to me the night before the PTSD session for me. So he told
Oh,
me
Oh
that
God,
the
yeah.
Deus was actually supposed to talk to Connor, or rather, Connor will talk to him because of his dragon skills. But no, the
also again,
Deus looked at me and he
um,
noticed. Oh no, you go.
yeah, no, it's okay because I think I'm probably just gonna go na subong. I
Uh,
magka-dodge mo dun sa aga.
oh yeah, yeah, sure,
Is
sure.
that okay? Like, or is that
Yeah.
allowed? But
So if you guys want, we could end it here. And yeah, maybe we'll continue in the other time.
oh,
Sure. All right,
oh,
we'll
that
put my story on a hold then. We'll put my story on a hold for
part
the
two.
next episode.
Following like for part two.
Yes, yes, yes.
Jesus Christ, we
Yeah.
got very off track now.
So
Following like
actually,
for part
actually
two.
ano siya, like super lingaw ka storya because actually namin isang pagstorya nyo kay wala nyo ginbitin bala ang tanan. Everything has a context and makarelate gid. So I think ang butong ng panami sa storya kay
Yes, sir.
okay.
So we're gonna end here.
Okay, considering it's after the session, everybody jump now.
Gagi.
alright guys.
My god, what is happening?
We'll just
Okay.
continue. We'll just continue on the next episode.
Yes,
There
yes.
because
Too bad.
yeah, the, we have like plenty of stories to tell you guys. So
Yes, yes, sir.
amo lang matakaan gid sa storya.
Oh, we
So
should have a
yeah,
no. We should have backstory episodes.
yeah, we
Oh,
should, we should, we should.
Oh my God,
I
yes.
will have the most boring backstory.
Boring my ass.
It's
For my
boring.
ass.
It's boring at the same time, mostly incomplete.
Blood, your backstory is the most longest out of everyone here.
Well,
I
if
can
you want
literally say
me,
the whole entirety of a backstory in one sentence.
yeah.
Man died, man resurrected. Done.
Well,
It,
actually,
But it's like
the main reason why my backstory is long, because the first time is like, send your character here and your name and your backstory. What? They have to do backstory? Okay, fine. It's like a small backstory, which was actually a false backstory. The true backstory still remains in my private channel. Subscribe if you
Oh,
want to learn more.
okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Alright.
The, well, I explained this to Vasmir, my true backstory, to
Yeah.
Alephone.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone in this room including the Strahd because he has access to the channel. It's really long.
But yeah, go on, the upside.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I think we'll just end it here, and see you guys on the next episode.
See
Yeah.
you at
See
dawn.
you guys. Thank you
Subscribe.
for your
Bye
time.
guys. Bye
Subscribe.
Bye
guys.
Don't forget to
bye.
turn on the
Oi,
notification
oi,
bell.
no
It's down there.
sponsorship, okay? No
I'm not.
sponsorship,
I
okay?
am advertising this YouTube
It's
channel.
endorsement.
Yes.
It's an endorsement.
This channel was sponsored by the 604. Yeah.
No, no, no. We
Okay,
don't do
Okay,
sponsorship. We
I'll
don't
take
do
that back.
sponsorship.
No, 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 no.
I'll go now, guys.